All right, Wham. So this is our lesson for the day. We just in the last lesson learned how Cornell Notes works, roughly where things are. Now you're going to get the opportunity to actually work with Cornell Notes. As we go on in the next lesson and the lesson after that, I'll slowly take more out and you'll have to do more of it yourself. So please keep paying very close attention to where everything is, like the questions section and the notes and vocabulary, because you're going to need all of this. For starters, when we get to our actual lesson in class, you need to have a list of at least 3 words you did not know from this article written down with the definition in your words, because you are going to have to give us the word and you're going to have to teach us what that word means. And I'll admit I have diaspora in the notes. That's definitely one word, but you'll find more as you go through your pre-reading. Okay, now on to the actual lesson. Yes, it is simply fill in the blank, but no, it is not quite that easy. So as you're reading through, don't expect an answer to be just right there, like one word missing. I did not copy these out of here. I actually read it and I wrote my own notes. So you're going to have to read between the lines or infer every now and then. You'll have to do a little guesswork to see what fits. Let's see. We'll do the first one with you and no more. So we're already reading the article. So we've got an image from early 2018 has replayed for some people since the death of Chadwick Boseman. It was just days before Black Panther would open in theaters, and the exhilaration, that means, well, I can't tell you, actually. You need to look that up. It's a good word. Around by the long incoming cultural event was everywhere around Boseman. Flocked by fans, he repeatedly paused for pictures until he was handed a months-old Black child whom he gently held, beaming. That means, well, can't tell you. That's another good word for you to look up. Okay, so Boseman, so let's look over at the notes that I've already started. So Boseman is remembered for, he's remembered most as a healthy actor at the debut of what? This one is actually straight up. The debut of Black Panther. That's it. So your answer is Black Panther. Some of these are going to be easy. Some of these not so much. The important thing, the difference between you succeeding and you failing at this is, one, know where everything is in Cornell Notes, like the questions, vocabulary, notes, and summary at the bottom. And 2, you absolutely have to be able to go through and find the words you don't know. It's a normal part of middle school. That's why I give you the pre-reading part at the beginning of each lesson. You have to go through and find at least 3 to 5 words you don't know and look them up, because if you don't look them up, this whole thing makes no sense. But if you look it up, it'll click and you'll be able to do this and you'll do rather well. So please pay attention to your vocabulary. Okay, so you're going to go in and you're going to fill these out as you're reading the work. This is not anything too surprising. Just remember that as time goes by, you'll have to do this yourself. Eventually, you'll have to come up with your own notes as well. So be ready. At the very end of this, once you filled in all the blanks, you're going to go ahead and you're going to give me a 2 to 3 sentence summary. And it needs to be something you can use to explain to someone, because I'm going to start calling you out in class by name in order to share with us the summary of the article. So pay attention, do the best you can, ask for help. If you have to, you can always use your spare time to do tutorials. You don't want to do tutorials, get it right the first time and pay attention and knock it out, okay? All right, so once again, fill in all the blanks, do your summary, and then submit your Cornell notes and move on into the lesson. Make sure you get your exit ticket that is also graded. All right, guys, see you in class.